So you've seen the word Celtic maybe in a history book, on a football jersey, or describing some epic knotwork art. But what does Celtic actually mean? And how did it become so closely linked with the people of Scotland? Let's dive in. First things first, pronunciation. It's Celtic, not Celtic, unless you're talking about the Boston basketball team. Language is weird, right? The word itself goes back to the ancient Greeks. They met groups of people living north of their world and called them Keltoi. That word, Keltoi, was basically a catch-all label, a bit like barbarian for tribes who shared similar languages and cultures but didn't have one single united identity. Over time, Celtic came to refer to a group of languages, the Celtic languages, and the people who spoke them. These languages included what we now call Irish, Welsh, Breton, and of course Scottish Gaelic. But how did the Celts become identified with Scotland? It's a bit of a twisty road. Picture ancient Europe, Celtic-speaking people spread across a huge area, from Spain to Turkey. But over centuries, waves of migrations, Roman invasions, and new kingdoms shrank that Celtic world. The edges, like Ireland, Wales, Brittany, and Scotland, became the strongholds where Celtic languages and culture survived. In Scotland, the Celtic story is really the story of the Gaels. They brought their language, Gaelic, from Ireland around 1,500 years ago and mixed with the local Picts, forming a unique Scottish identity. Over time, Celtic took on a new meaning, not just a language group, but a badge of cultural pride. It's about music, myths, art, and a sense of belonging to an ancient tradition. Today, when you hear Celtic in Scotland, it means more than just a historic label. It's woven into the music, the festivals, the humour, and even the fierce love of their football teams. It's a way for Scots to connect to their roots and to each other across centuries, so next time you spot that swirling Celtic knot or hear a haunting Scottish tune, remember, Celtic is more than a word. It's a living bridge between past and present, carrying the stories of a people who refuse to let their voices fade. And that, I think, is pretty epic.